The sun has set. The land of Arca is covered with shadow. The evening breeze ruffled Cusack Lake. Akan grieved, saying goodbye to Kulager, while all the people looked on in sympathy. Goodbye, my Kulager, you must remain here. I grieve because you fell, because you will never rise. In this world I lived alone, was beaten more than once. It seems this is the fate that lies before me. Kulager, I have made my public goodbyes to you. Your remains must stay in Jelandi. I have lost you, my only one. Nothing I can do to bring you back to life. Kulager, my animal, my winged horse, you must remain in Ereman, my own. Not your home nor mine, but that of crows, vultures. You can read your Quran to Kulager. Nothing can compare with your immense eyes. How can I leave you here? I should have hugged you for days like my own child, not leave you here to be sniffed at by dogs. Kulager, goodbye, my horse, my friend. I know that you will never rise again, no matter how long I stay. I will not let the earth touch your head, but will hang it up. I will preserve your poor head until my death. He said this and cut off Kulager's head. Everyone agreed. What more noble thing can he do? His friends cried, Poor man, it's such a pity. And even his enemies said, Let him go with this prize. The head was at the front, the boy behind as they saddled up. The remaining people shared the prize among themselves. Akan Sari mounted one of the horses, and when evening came he hit the road. He left quickly with the orphan boy. They went at a steady, slow pace till sunrise. The way was long, the stars were bright. The summer night grieved when it heard his song Kulager. His inner sorrow transformed to song, singing with a bitter voice. His song became like flowing water, though not enough to extinguish the blazing fire. Bitter grief and heavy sorrow resounded. Every time he sang Kulager, it brought forth all his sadness. He kept the sleepy hollow ridge from rest. He made the blind night sigh. The voice of sadness was resonated heavily across the desolate steppe. At night on the steppe, all listened. The hare on the ridge, sheep in the fold, all listened. Everyone, everywhere. Horses out on the pasture felt sympathy. The infant awoken from their cradle listened keenly. This woeful voice deeply disturbed the old man and the old woman. Girls and daughters-in-law guarding sheep kept their dogs quiet. All night the village listened to the sad song. Singing, sobbing loudly, the song slowly worked on its listeners as it flowed into the sky. Hearing the bitter voice, all mourned the dead horse. Poor Akan cried and burned singing Kulager. People loved to listen to it. Whether he was Seri or Peri, people loved Akan's song and his horse. When he went back with his horse's head that night, a lot of Kazakhs sang this sad song. Women who guarded cattle that night learnt it by heart. The herdsmen sang it among horses. When there were races for the memory of ancestors, when people cooked cattle meat in the hearth, they sang of how poor Akan's horse was slaughtered for Sagni's wake, and he came back distraught. People remembered the song Kulager for the dead horse in Araman. In Alatau, all over the spacious steppe, the same song spread in Arca. His horse was dead. Akan came back, tired from the wake. His song was brought to his village by shepherds who gathered in Araman from different places. They returned to their land singing Kulager. The people mourned the sudden death of this horse. People's nightingales sang in so many places. The dombra's string wailed as the singers sang Kulager. People praised Kulager as the best. They listened to Akan's song, so full of sorrow. Let all people curse Batarash, who killed the Cossacks' native-bred horse. Nobody even called Akan a leader. They were merely sorry for him as Kulager's friend. They cursed what happened in song, singing, "Do not let such horror happen again on the ridge."